Good evening. I'm Felicia Freeman, Southwest Transit's marketing manager. I will be presenting on my marketing team selection for our time-sensitive project. This decision was made thoughtfully, and I am confident in this team's ability to emerge victorious. The original six members that were selected for this team were Natalie, Michael, Elizabeth, Caitlin, Susan, and William. Belbin and Brown highlight the value of diverse team roles. Natalie fits the shaper and resource investigator profile, driving progress and persuasion. Michael was chosen to generate ideas and foster harmony. Elizabeth was chosen to coordinate with diplomacy, while Caitlin was chosen to excel as a detail-oriented finisher. Susan's strengths as a team player and resource investigator were the reason she was chosen. William was chosen to provide steady leadership. Natalie, Michael, and Susan excel in verbal communication. Caitlin, Natalie, and Michael contribute strong writing skills, and Elizabeth and Susan enhance active listening. This combination of individuals were selected to support fluid, inclusive communication. Finalizing this team was a non-program decision, and I used an integrated approach with each member's selection. I assessed each member's profile and compared them to the other options. With this being a time-sensitive and critical project, while also assessing the condition of risk, I made my selections based on the goals of the project. Natalie is the first member selected due to her excellent verbal communication and charisma. She is a natural leader and would drive efficiency. I experienced a bit of difficulty with this decision because Natalie struggles with collaboration. I decided to select her because her ambition and motivation in the face of challenges will be crucial to this project's success. Elizabeth is the second member selected due to her enjoyment of collaboration and ability to problem solve. She will be the glue that harmonizes the team and helps them reach their goals. I did not experience any difficulty when making this decision. Caitlin is the third member chosen due to her ability to work well under pressure and engagement in challenging tasks. I experienced difficulty when making this decision because she has been with the company for less than a year and has trouble accepting criticism. Putting unrealistic expectations on her teammates and lack of trust made her the most difficult team member to come to a consensus about. Caitlin excels when given tasks and will serve as an important piece to yield the results needed for success, which is why she was chosen. William is the fourth and final member chosen due to his flexibility and increased motivation when faced with challenging tasks. I experienced difficulty when making this decision because William can struggle with motivation if he does not see the value in a project. He also tends to shut down when conflict arises. Despite these weaknesses, I decided to select him because he will keep the team level headed, encourage communication, and thrive under the pressure of this project's high stakes. In terms of strengths and weaknesses, the team's strengths are ambition, communication, and leadership. This team thrives under pressure and is motivated by successfully completing challenging tasks. They have impeccable communication skills and excel in their ability to lead. This project will require individuals to communicate and each take a role to complete in order to achieve success. This team's weaknesses are conflict avoidance, flexibility, and delegation. This team has several strong personalities, and that also increases the chance of conflict. Their rigidity and conflict avoidance can lead to flexibility struggles. Conflict avoidance and flexibility struggles can also lead to delegation depletion. This team will need to assess each other's strengths and put each other in a role that best suits them. Having a plan in place to reframe and address conflict will allow them to overcome their weaknesses and work together to achieve their common goals. In terms of team potential, this team has the potential to achieve creativity and innovation, effective problem solving, enhanced performance, and team efficacy. Elizabeth is a master collaborator and will serve as the mediator for the group. Caitlin strives for perfection and will lead the team to foster creative ideas and opportunities for innovation. Natalie is perfect for resolving tension in a group setting and reminding the team of their collective goals. She will be an effective problem solver and enhance the team's performance. William's flexibility and expertise will contribute to the team's enhanced performance and problem solving. Their strengths and weaknesses complement each other, making them the best team for our organization to rely on. Overall, this team is strong in many areas, and these strengths will lead to their team efficacy. Team efficacy will give them the motivation and tools they need to exceed the goals outlined for this vital project. In terms of motivational strategies for this team, They were specifically chosen due to their ability to function in high pressure situations. The first strategy that will be used is David McClelland's acquired needs framework. It will be used because it's centered on the need for power, affiliation, and achievement. With a 6-week timeline, this theory allows the team to set ambitious goals, receive timely feedback, satisfy their need for human companionship, and control their environment. Having a limited time to execute this plan gives this team control over the outcome, which will increase their motivation. The expectancy or balance instrumentality expectancy or VIE theory refers to motivation being based on how much an individual wants something and the likelihood of receiving it. This will be used because the team understands that the effort that they put in is directly correlated to the outcome of the project. The goal of this project is to improve sales, restore market superiority, and retain customer loyalty. This team is driven to yield results and will be motivated to put forth the effort to emerge victorious. VIE provides a clear framework for success and will increase this team's motivation. In terms of conflict management strategies, the first potential conflict that this team could experience is a personality conflict. With multiple personalities working together in a high pressure setting, tensions could rise. The strategy that will be implemented to address this is collaboration. Working together and getting to know each team member will build trust and foster a sense of unison. This strategy will work because it allows each team member to have a voice and also allows them to focus on their shared goal. The second potential conflict that this team could experience is a communication breakdown. With a tight deadline, it can be difficult to communicate effectively in a team setting. Implementing clear communication guidelines is the strategy that will be used to address this conflict. Outlining roles, responsibilities, and scheduling regular check-ins will guarantee that each member is clear on expectations. In terms of leadership strategies for this team, the first that will be used is transformational leadership. Transformational leadership inspires followers through shared vision and creativity. For example, this team could rally the organization around innovative, eco-friendly transit solutions, which align daily tasks with broader values to motivate employees towards collective success. This team could also host a focus group and allow employees and customers to provide feedback to make the organization more successful. The other type of leadership that will be used is strategic leadership. Strategic leadership emphasizes a leader's ability to anticipate changes and align organizational strengths for long-term advantages. For example, this team could conduct environmental assessments to identify trends and support advancements in technology, like mobile ticketing and electric vehicles, which align short-term decisions with future growth goals. All right, now we'll talk about the values of conscious capitalism. Conscious capitalism refers to a philosophy and movement in which organizations function using conscious leadership, which places emphasis on stakeholder orientation, embodies conscious culture, placing value on a higher purpose, and just overall trying to align organizational goals with the way that the leaders are leading. Conscious leadership refers to leaders who inspire others, emphasize integrity, and foster a positive culture. Stakeholder orientation refers to taking into account all stakeholders and ensuring that organizational goals support them. Conscious culture refers to an intentional work environment where employee perceptions and experiences align with organizational goals. A higher purpose refers to providing value outside of turning a profit. This team embodies the value of conscious capitalism because they are motivated to succeed and not solely focused on financial gain. They are also aligned with company goals, intent on supporting stakeholders, and lead with integrity. In terms of stakeholder orientation, I use this principle when crafting this team because I wanted to ensure that it comprised of members that have the interests of the stakeholders in mind. I carefully selected team members that understand the roles that stakeholders play and will ensure that they are considered in this marketing plan. Okay, we'll dive a little bit more into stakeholder value. A stakeholder is an individual with an interest in an organization. Organizational stakeholders can be internal or external. The first stakeholder group is Southwest Transit's employees. This team will create the value of employee satisfaction for this group. Employee retention will allow hundreds of our employees to keep their jobs and work in better conditions. The second stakeholder group is our customers. This team will create the value of customer loyalty and satisfaction for this group. Offering competitive flight prices and valuable amenities will increase customer satisfaction and their loyalty to Southwest Transit. The third stakeholder group is our shareholders. This team will create the value of organizational growth for this group. Driving up sales and bringing in more profit will lead to organizational growth and financial gains for shareholders. As far as a positive impact for the company, this team's ability to craft solutions and impress with results will allow them to greatly improve Southwest Transit as an organization. Their emphasis on innovation will lead to increased sales, customer loyalty, and employee retention. Satisfying customers will drive up sales, which will allow our company to retain its employees. This team will make excellent customer satisfaction a priority and ensure that customers receive that level of service consistently. Customers are 3 times more likely to return to a business that they had a positive experience at before. Customers want to feel valued and appreciated and are willing to pay more for that peace of mind. Improved customer satisfaction will also boost employee morale while increasing sales. Okay, thank you so much. I would like to take this opportunity to open the floor to any questions you have. And again, thank you so much for your time. I look forward to continuing to work with you. Thank you so much.